Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about what to do for a migraine at work. Now, migraines have a habit of popping out of nowhere, especially when we're at work, leaving us frustrated at the most critical times. Now, how in the world are you going to meet the work deadline now that you can barely even get up out of your chair and walk? Well, for migraine sufferers with a busy schedule, it's important to know what to do for a migraine once it strikes and to carry the right medication so you can use it at the right time. It doesn't have to be a prescribed medication. It could be something as simple as carrying Advil liquid gels, which seem to do the trick for many people who suffer from migraines, and it provides almost instant relief. Having a migraine at work can leave us feeling completely helpless, and if we don't take the time to prepare ourselves for the worst, we are going to experience the worst. Okay? So there's no doubt that people who have ever suffered a migraine haven't the slightest idea of how just debilitating they can be. So when you do have one while at work, try your best to minimize the effects by being prepared. If your boss has never had a migraine, he or she is probably not going to understand. As an example, I used to get occasional migraines during the busiest and most stressful times at work. No matter what I tried, I wasn't able to avoid getting those migraines. When I did start seeing those squiggly lines in one or both of my eyes, the first thing I would do was to pop 2 Advils. I would excuse myself to go to the bathroom. I'd tell my boss, listen, I got to go to the bathroom. Eventually, sometimes I would actually go to my car parked in the garage, and I would turn the AC on, lay back, and try to relax as much as possible with my sunglasses on. That seemed to work for me, and it helped me endure the migraine attacks that I would get at work. Now, if you have experienced a migraine overnight or in the morning, you'll probably wonder in the morning whether or not you should go to work. You know, there are many migraine sufferers who call in sick almost every time this happens because they can't function. However, for many of these people who suffer migraines, there is always a better way. And the next time you suffer a migraine before going to work, lay down for a little while, call your boss, let him or her know that you'll be in a little late because you're suffering from a migraine. The next thing you should do is go to work on easing the pain by applying a cold compress to your head and by taking your favorite pain relief medication. Once again, I take Advil liquid gels and it works for me. Practice your relaxation techniques if you can. Deep breathing really helps so you can ease your tension. Make sure you're hydrated often because this is the root cause of many a migraine. Within an hour or so, if you're feeling much better, call your boss, let him or her know that you're coming into work. Don't go to work if you feel it will be dangerous to get behind the wheel. If you can get into the habit of dealing with a migraine directly so that it does not affect your work life by taking preventive measures and taking the utmost precautions regarding whether, when you get them at work, what are you going to do? Do you have a plan? Is there something you know that you're going to do to try to help relieve the migraine so that it doesn't interfere with your work? If you can get in the habit of doing that, a migraine at work is not going to bother you half as much as the ones you've already suffered. Anyway, for more great tips and information on how to deal with your migraines, how to get rid of them once and for all, click the link below in the video description, and I'll see you next time.